Hey Taurus, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. To restart this video, because I called you guys Capricorn. I don't know if you guys are dealing with a Capricorn or you have Cap in your chart, comparing yourself to a Capricorn, but whatever the case may be, welcome to this reading, Taurus. I genuinely hope that all is well. Looks like you got some things on your plate in this point in time that patience may solve. This could be you having patience with yourself or those around you, or maybe having patience for some things to unfold around you. Taurus. Some of you might be Tauruses on the Gemini cusp. Some of you may be dealing with Sages or have heavy Sag placements, or maybe even Pisces. I'm feeling like Taurus. I have to keep searching my brain to figure out who I'm reading for, even though I already know I'm reading for Earth sign Taurus. I feel like you have a lot to offer. Maybe you did make an offer to somebody, and maybe you felt like you made some sacrifices for someone that hurt you, possibly a Leo individual. And now you might be a place in your life where you're feeling a bit uncertain about maybe where you fit in. Some of you Tauruses could definitely be very skilled when it comes to communication. You could definitely be a teacher of some sort. You could be circulating information to people that maybe feel hurt and maybe feel broken. You could be stimulating growth in other people. Some of you are literally teachers in classrooms. But for some of you, your classroom has everything to do with the realm of spirituality. I said Capricorn, didn't I? And that's who wants to pop up in your reading. I feel like now this is kind of where your focus is, having everything to do with spirituality. And this is going to require for you to kind of let go and trust the higher good in the situation. Definitely feel like you're very skilled and talented at something, but something is blocking you. It may have something to do, like I said, with comparisons of other people. There's something within you, I feel, Taurus, and I feel like you have the ability to bring this out in yourself. And I feel like now it's time to shine that light within yourself and stop dimming it or stop worrying about the opinions of other people. Comparisons may definitely be breaking you down and diminishing some type of gift that you have. It's time to stop comparing yourself, and it's time to start creating. Start creating the path that you wish that you had, or the path that you feel like you're on. But I definitely feel like there's some things that it's just time to let burn. We're talking about lies, pain, shame, criticism. Some of you, you may come from, you may be, how do I say this? A part of the LGBTQ community. You may be afraid to voice who you really are because of criticism from other people. Some of you may have been criticized heavily by family members growing up. You might be kind of rehashing old situations in your brain. Taurus, some of you are dealing with a Cancer. Taurus, rehashing old things and using those things as proof. See, I'm not good enough. See, I failed at this type of thing. This is what I mean. There may be some negative thinking that's going on in your brain right about now, Taurus, and it may be time to break free from these thought patterns that are blocking you and bringing you down. It's time for a rebirth. I've been getting that for a lot of the signs, so some of you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like now it's time for you to be like the Phoenix rising and no longer feeling attached to the past, since we're talking about Scorpio. Spirit wants you to know that you're free. Don't let the past define you. Don't let the past stop you. Don't let the past block you. And when it comes to blame, there could definitely be issues of blame, maybe when it comes to a broken relationship with somebody in your life, whether this is a family member, somebody that you were in love with, because it definitely looks like there's trust issues that maybe a bad relationship kind of put you in, like a breakup with somebody that maybe didn't have the best intentions for you. So it's definitely a tie to a lesson. And now it's time to get out of blame, if this is you or this is the cross watcher. I'm feeling like If there's a person in the scenario who blames, there's definitely an unfinished lesson here. And for some reason, I feel like there's a soulmate that maybe there is an unfinished lesson with. And I feel like this soulmate may be coming back around. This could be a fellow earth sign or someone with earth in their chart. That maybe he has a bone to pick with you or vice versa. Somebody's pissed at you or vice versa. Somebody's really mad over something that was said. Something that caused somebody to feel diminished. For some of you, somebody was not committed in a relationship where maybe you were loyal. Maybe you were waiting for the right person to come along. And your intuition might be telling you that somebody might be coming back into your life. And it possibly is a Scorpio individual. Maybe someone with Scorpio and Earth in their chart. Might be time to get out in the open. It may be time to move your body. Desire. There may be a desire to kind of move your body. Sorry about that. Yeah, maybe some of you are feeling very sedentary right now. Maybe it could be the weather right now. You know, I'm in Cali and it's getting kind of cold. Maybe it's pretty chilly where you are, but it may be a good idea to maybe go outside. This might raise the state of your vibration. This might help you channel some new energy. Because it definitely looks like it's time to get into some new energy. You must have had a blow up with somebody, and that might be something that's still ringing in your mind. It's time to elevate your state, because it definitely looks like you're in a low vibrational state. Good idea to get out and move your body. Maybe it's been a long time since you have. Oh, it is time to lay some old things to rest. Unless for some of you, did somebody pass away? Could be a Capricorn, since we're talking about an earth sign, and Capricorn came up so prevalently in your reading. Okay, it could be a passing of a child that could be lingering in your mind. So Libra, and there you are, Taurus. Come up in the upright in your reading. Some of you are unclear about your calling, your spiritual path. And I feel like it's definitely time to reveal your gifts, but I definitely feel like old mindsets have you caught up in this old revolving pattern. Remember I said in the beginning, patience is going to be kind of what's needed in this situation. It's kind of like your overall energy. There may be something that you need to say. It looks like, Taurus, and maybe this is you speaking without censorship, speaking without worry about what everyone has to say. Somebody made you feel orphaned. It made you feel maybe a bit unwanted. It may be time to kind of do away with that energy and now spend some time discovering yourself and get to this place of self-trust. Because I feel like up until now, there's a lot of lingering self-doubt right now. This causing you to feel like you're in a mess emotionally, because I don't feel like your state of mind is very positive, especially with the devil being the first card out, having to do with you. There might be animals around you, or maybe you're just feeling like you're kind of questioning, do you feel free or stifled? Maybe what it is that you're doing professionally. Do you feel caged? Do you feel hindered in some way? It may be time for you to take some new risks and to get rid of that fear, because that fear is keeping you in a state of confusion. It's keeping you torn about what it is that you're really gifted at. Some of you Taurians, you're kind of losing passion, losing that fire for what it is that you do. Maybe fixated on some things around you that are unfair. Maybe dating back to childhood, maybe for some of you. And doing so may cause you to feel rather emotional. Yeah, some of you are really fixated on the judgment of other people. And that's adding another layer on to the confusion that you're dealing with right now. For some of you, this may be directly related to an Aquarius. I know I've been getting Aqua in your readings for the longest time, Taurus. Some of you do something online, or this is kind of like where you're destined to be. You may be getting more attention online. Maybe you have an online business. It could be gaining momentum. For some of you, you're kind of meant to mentor people, possibly online. Some of you could definitely be an inspirational speaker or a spiritual advisor of some type, since we're talking about spirituality. I definitely feel like some great news is coming in for you. This could be a childbirth. This could be news of birth around you. This could be a renewed health, because maybe that's what's having you feeling down. Someone around you could be in bad health. It could be an earth sign. It could be you, Taurus. Maybe you're not feeling very well. Right now, it looks like, Taurus, you're definitely experiencing a lot of change. But this is change that may cause you to feel uncomfortable and a bit jarring. It might be a bit jarring at times, because it's going to bring out a lot of emotion in you that maybe you kind of push down to cope with everyday life. But this change that you're going through right now is definitely vital to your growth and your future happiness. Some things that are happening in your life right now, even though you may be going through an emotional storm, it was meant to kind of like prepare you for the future. There's going to be a need to put some things in balance, because especially emotions or even health might be a bit off balance right now. Some of you could be having headaches, toothaches, possibly. Holy Spirit, show me Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? It has something to do with your house. Either this is your home or this is your temple. It could be your house that's making you sick, and that could be why Spirit is saying get out, get some air. Carbon monoxide is what I'm hearing. You guys might want to have your home checked for carbon monoxide. Birth announcement, I feel, is going to be significant to some of you. Definitely like vulnerability. I'm seeing clothing. You're hiding a part of yourself. I'm feeling like this is your gift that you're hiding because of comparisons to other people. Yeah, some of you are going to find out that you're late. Your period is late, and that could be a pregnancy. Some of you may have this shopping, retail therapy, right? Some of you may be shopping a lot, and this might be where you're kind of filling a void to make you feel happy. Shopping also represents a choice, though. There may be some decisions that it's time to make. This could be you reviewing opportunities, since we're talking about shopping. You could be seeking some protection with your identity, since we're talking about clothes. What are you trying to protect yourself from? What are you trying to clothe yourself from? And for some of you, this is your life purpose. Again, you may be feeling judged because maybe you don't feel good enough. Some of you are definitely concerned about commitment. You might be having fears surrounding social situations. Sorry about that, Taurus. Yes, especially if you do something online, or you have a calling to do something having to do with society's opinions and maybe being on social media. You might feel like there's a part of your life that's out of control. Oh my gosh. You might be looking for some type of stability. Some of you feel like you're falling or failing. And there may be some decisions that it looks like may be coming up in your life, and Spirit is saying make sure that you take some time to think some things through. We talked about patience. Perseverance will pay off. Oh goodness. There might be some anger, guilt, shame, jealousy, fear, hate, or sadness. Some type of emotion that's holding you back, and Spirit is saying that there may be something that it's just time to let go of. You may be putting your life on hold for something. And Spirit is saying that it may be time for you to let go and move on with your life, with something that's in your life. some old things that maybe it's kind of necessary to let go of, and some things that you've been procrastinating on, and now it's time to take action. Some things tied to your money. So there might be some investments that you might be making, whether they're emotional or financial. This could be talking about value in yourself. There could be a new creative project or an idea that it's time to get out of the starting gate. And Spirit is saying once you get started, that's where you're going to find some type of motivation. You might be having a very difficult time communicating, again, especially if you're doing something online. Maybe you're concerned about your communication, your ability to communicate or convey yourself. There may be someone, though, or you might be having a difficult time communicating with somebody that once meant the world to you, and now you're emotionally disconnected from this individual because of maybe a lack of communication, maybe procrastinating so much to the point that you just kind of laid it to rest and said, no, I don't think I'm gonna communicate with this person. I don't think I'm gonna talk to them. You might be feeling like your efforts are not gonna be well received by someone in your life. You might be expecting the worst in a situation when it really is just a state of mind that may need to be shifted. Spirit is encouraging you to ask yourself this question. Pose this question to yourself, Taurus. What is it that you can let go of? Maybe some loneliness. This might just be a pause in your journey. Maybe it's kind of necessary for you to take a pause and to sit back and maybe see a situation differently. Maybe necessary for you to set personal boundaries with certain people in your life that may not truly have your best interest at heart. Taurus. Could be a Libra. Listen to your body. Don't push your body to the brink, but make sure that you get out and move your body. Practical. Loyal. I feel like this is what it is that you bring to the table. This could be you living by strong values. Steady growth and achievement, I definitely feel, is coming in for you. I feel like there's a goal that you're wanting to achieve. Now is the time to act. Put action behind these ideas that you have, these ideas that have been divinely ordained. And this is you taking on the energy of Leo right here. Being a leader. Being self-confident to create the type of path that you want, and taking a chance on some things. Some of you must be dealing with a Virgo, because I definitely see relationship harmony with maybe, like I said, someone that you're not communicating with, whether this is a romantic relationship or otherwise. I'm feeling like there's going to be conflicts, arguments and conflicts that are going to be resolved coming up in your life. Or this is where Spirit is saying this might be where you may benefit from taking action. Confirmation all over the place. Brilliant idea. Your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. This is very similar, I'm telling you, to Virgo and Cancer, having a lot to do with career. You are clairvoyant, some of you, and maybe it is truly time to take a breath, right? We're talking about taking a pause. It's time to take a breath and release old patterns in your life that are blocking you, hindering your success. We're talking about breaking free of some old things, right? Letting go of some things and moving on with your life. Comparisons to other people, thoughts that are not empowering, thoughts that bring you down. Yeah, life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to heal or change anything that is unbalanced. This is relationships. This is mindsets. This is environments around you. And Spirit says, you know what to do, Taurus. Take action without delay and have the courage to do so. Because in doing so, it definitely feels like it's going to bring you some prosperity. Maybe all it's going to take is an adjustment, a reminder, Taurus, of who you really are. Maybe there's been some circumstances that kind of caused you to forget who you really are. Maybe it had something to do with a person around you. There could have been somebody that insulted you or brought you down. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved, says God Almighty. Says Archangel Michael. Maybe you just needed that reminder. Maybe in this point in time, you may need some emotional support, some compassion. No doubt about it. You're definitely going through a career transition. This transition could definitely be feeling a bit daunting, especially with maybe your frame of mind right now. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Sorry for the interruption, Taurus. Communication, yeah. Commitment. You may be communicating, signing a contract, moving. This could even be a career contract, like something that this could even be talking about soul contracts with somebody. You may be fulfilling a soul contract with someone, laying the groundwork for your future endeavors, your future career. Holy Spirit, or evaluating the continuation of enlightenment. I feel like this is you, Taurus. You were meant to bring enlightenment to people of this world, people that feel broken, misguided, especially maybe even children. Children that may feel misunderstood, children that may have some type of spiritual gift, or perhaps this is you. It's time to observe your limitations and to navigate your distractions. Maybe some of you, you're distracting yourself from some things in your life because maybe it's easier to do that rather than to face a situation head on and to look some perceived weaknesses or fears, square it in the eye and confront those things. It's time to speak your authentic truth and be who you really are without the judgment of other people. I definitely feel like you without a doubt have the ability of channeling. Again, some of you are definitely spiritually guided or spiritual healers. Whether you know this or not, I feel like that's the case for some of you. Are you getting enough rest and sleep? Are you bringing the right energy to show up in life? Make sure you're getting enough sleep. How much sleep are you really getting? It may be time to help your body to rest. Some of you, that could be where some type of spiritual illness. I don't know, I didn't mean to say that, but some type of illness in your body could be coming from not getting enough sleep or really taking some time to nurture yourself and get the proper rest and sleep. There's a relationship in your life. It may be time to not force it. I feel like divine timing is going to come around for something where maybe you've been trying to figure something out on your own, even if it's your purpose on this world and on this earth. I feel like things are going to come to you when they're supposed to. Even when you're looking back and having some regrets on some choices that you made, Spirit is saying maybe time to stop being so hard on yourself. Your mother could be a very significant force in your life. For some of you, this is a mother figure, or this is how people may view you, as a nurturer, someone that they can come to shed some weight off of their shoulders. For some of you, there could be a passing of a mother that could be significant to your situation. That could be what's causing you to feel brought down. Maybe there's a relationship with your mother that needs healing. It's a Scorpio that's significant to some of you guys. Maybe time to speak your truth having to do with a Scorpio. But no doubt, it's time to reveal your gifts and ignite your passion for life. Taurus. With that, Taurians, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a personal with me, you can do so by heading to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Virgos, it's been good. Thank you for sharing this time with me today. If you found that this reading was helpful, feel free to leave a thumbs up below. Consider subscribing if you haven't, and if you decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell, Taurus. I'll see you guys again in the next one. Till then, peace out.